Hi, I'm Ryan Masters, a Google Certified Partner, and in this video I'm going to teach you about remarketing, why it is the most profitable type of campaign and why you definitely need to be using it in your business today. So just jumping right in, basically we have this kind of flow chart, right? So we have traffic coming to your website. This can be traffic from Facebook, social media, organic, paid traffic, doesn't matter where they come from. They come to your website and they do one of two things. They either take a conversion action that you want them to take. So if it was an e-commerce store, they purchase something from your site. If you're a services-based business, maybe they call and request an appointment, or they call for a free quote, or they submit a contact us form. That would be the conversion action. And those actions generally, typically 2% to 20% is kind of the average conversion rate. Now again, an e-commerce conversion rate is going to be different than lead generation, so your mileage may vary there, but still that's 2 to 20. That leaves 98 to 80% of people that come to your website and don't take a conversion action. And that is a giant bucket of opportunity for you as a business owner to get and re-engage them to take a conversion action, because it's really just like dating. Okay, so it's like the first time they come to your website, that's like going on the first date. And do you learn everything you need to know about somebody on the first date? No, of course not, because sometimes months later you're like, oh man, if I had known at this date, right, I would have never continued. But the point is, from a business standpoint, your customers, they don't come to your website, I hate to break it to you, and this has been hard for me to accept, but they don't come to our websites and read every single piece of information on the site. They just don't care, they're busy, they're on the hunt for something, so they're sniffing and skimming, and if they don't see what they're looking for, even if it's there, if they don't see it, it doesn't exist, and they go into this bucket. So what happens with remarketing is, you now have an opportunity to follow up and get that second date by showing them all the different benefits of your business. So you can use remarketing ads not only to show the different benefits of working with you, but you can use them with testimonials to show testimonials from other satisfied clients. You can use them for case studies. You can use them to suggest other conversion actions. So maybe if they're not willing to purchase, you could try a free plus shipping offer. All kinds of different offers that you can test. And it's a lot easier to get, unless you totally botch it on the first date, it's a lot easier to get a second date with somebody that you've already been on a first date with versus going back and paying and buying cold traffic and going through that process all over again. So if you're using paid traffic, and even if you aren't, this really should be the first campaign and multiple campaigns that you set up. And there are three big platforms for remarketing. Google AdWords is one. A subdivision of that would be on YouTube. So going back to the testimonials, you could do like a video testimonial ad on YouTube, and then Facebook as well. And you really want to use all three and use them just as different ways to get your message in front of, again, people who didn't convert, so they can say, oh, I didn't realize this, I didn't realize your company offered X, Y, and Z. So that's just kind of a very brief 101 of remarketing. Hope you found that helpful. Make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe so these videos come right to you.